custodians of that country, the Wurundjeri people, and I pay my personal respects to their elders, past and currently and emerging. I'd like to welcome you all to the annual general meeting for Box Hill. This is quite a good gathering, so it's great to see so many people. Sorry about that. I also see quite a few people that I haven't had a chance to meet before, so you probably don't know me either. I'm Susan Webster, I'm the Vice President, and you may know, some of you will know, that our President Valerie has come down with COVID. So she's quite well, she feels quite good. I was going to say husband Bruce is here, but that's not actually him. But I did see Bruce. There he is in the back, but she did feel it was that she should follow the advisory guidelines on isolation, particularly because a few of us have some immunocompromises and things like that. So she felt it was better not to be here. She does apologize, and of course I think this is really a highlight of the year for her, so I'm sure she's sorry she's not able to be here with you. But we have the same event-packed schedule that we do most years, and I'm going to stand in for her. We're going to keep ourselves moving as fast as we can because our speaker, Ellen Brereton, has some time commitments. She'll be here shortly, but we want to give her plenty of time to talk and some questions as well. So I'm going to ask the Secretary to talk to the minutes of the previous general meeting, which are in your packs that you picked up. She's never done before, so would you like to do that, Secretary? Not a case of reading them all out. It just, everyone has had a chance to have a look. Oh, okay, this is fine. Just an opportunity for anyone who would like to ask any questions. I'll ask for a motion to receive the minutes first. If I can see someone's hand. Thank you. Lee Wallen has moved, and Mario Bonici has seconded that we receive the minutes. Does anyone have any questions about the minutes? Or any comments? Any phone toters? Please turn off your telephones if you would, please. If there are no questions, I find this microphone works better if I hold it at an angle. If there are no questions, I'll ask for a vote. Everyone in favor? There we go. All those in favor? Hands up, please. Is there anyone against receiving the minutes? That's good. Thank you all. The next item on the agenda is the President's report. Valerie would normally read that to you, and I do have a copy of her report, which I'm going to read some major pieces of it. Fortunately, I have a reasonably loud voice. If the microphone cuts out on us, you'll just have to tell me.
I think you better put it on there.
Or put it in here.
Yes, probably that's the best way. Because it keeps, it's a bit loose.
We lift this a bit, so I can stop leaning down. Here we go. So it's obviously made for a stationary position. So maybe one of our the new committee's first acts will be to buy a new microphone. We'll see if we have the funds for it. What Valerie had to say is that class activities followed on from the previous year, and including the brain and its mysteries, presented by many of you would have met Ethan Newham, the neuroscience student who was doing some internship work with us here. He's now studying overseas. We also last year had beginner's ukulele, which was enabled by a grant from the City of Whitehorse, the Positive Aging team. And Valerie's noted, it was pleasing that our would-be choristers were able to join the Deep Dean choral group, and that this group could assist with our long-standing Christmas lunch carols. So we united Box Hill and Deep Dean U3A about 5 Ks down the road, have united a few of their classes together. Digital photography found a new leader after the loss of long-standing tutor Claire Hopkins. And we held another regional tour, this time to Gippsland. Valerie organizes those, and for those who've enjoyed some of the past ones, she's organizing another one for this year. These tours give members a chance to travel to the regions and contribute to stimulating the regional economy, as well as enjoying each other and the things that are there. At the conclusion of 2024, Stanley Barker received a 10-year service award for tutoring Spanish, and Dawn Heffernan received a 20-year award for tutoring social philosophy. I'm going to just mention membership because our membership officer has said he's quite happy for me to talk about that rather than himself. At this time, at this moment, we have 390 members, which is about 30 more than we had at this time last year. So our total figure last year was 401, and that's we're only 11 below that right now. So we're expecting to pass that well before the end of the year. We did have a drop a couple of years ago, so it's great to see that the work that the whole committee team has put into classes and the facilities here is servicing more people, like attracting more people and servicing them. Publicity and events. 9 of our tutors opened their classes to the public during October as part of the statewide seniors celebrations during that October. We also had our marquee at the City of Whitehorse Spring Festival at the Manawating Hub. And despite, apparently, I didn't get to go to this. Apparently we're always near the rat fanciers, and so that draws quite a lot of foot traffic if you want to find out what those people are up to. So we had good foot traffic and signed up a few people there. Our Wednesday short courses remain open to members of the public, and we advertise them. And our redesigned website, thank you very much to our new IT guru, I saw there he is over there, Manfred Bartz. Our redesigned website enabled members of the public and our own members to get a rapid access to information. Now, I'm just going to mention the treasurer will give us a financial report at the end of this president's report. Again, last year we had grants from Bendigo Bank, and since I know I did a bad thing and I didn't thank the guests who are here, I will come back and do that. Grant from the Bendigo Bank is being used to upgrade our computer hardware to cope with Windows 11. And also we received a positive aging grant that helped with establishing the beginner's ukulele, which has been a really popular class. We also, during the year, the office team, helping people both on the phone and people that come to the office and keeping track of all our administration for us. Wynne George and Raywin Axett organized that team for us. And Valerie asked that we give acknowledgement to all of our tutors, which I think all of us are grateful to them for that, who provide an interesting and stimulating range of quality programs. And as she says, the continuing strength of U3A Box Hill is built on the enthusiasm and ability of these generous and skilled volunteers, and of all our volunteers. So just a bit more here. Valerie says, we are indebted to Sing Poon and to Manfred Bartz and the team who have again set up viable working programs each term. That's the schedule of classes. Manfred has been a real asset to U3A BH as he has totally redesigned our website. Please see the photos and log on to this site when you get on the internet and see what you think. I would especially like to thank retiring member Shirley Earle. I did see Shirley outside a bit earlier. Shirley, are you in the audience? There she is. Well, we'll get you to stand up if you would, and we'll say thank you to you. You should probably do this at a different time, but Shirley's been with us.
And thank you all who've contributed to Facebook. It's doubled in size thanks to you.
Thanks, Shirley. Shirley's been with us for 8 years and has contributed to several other areas as well as the Facebook, including helping us to get going with the Indigenous Garden that's in the back. So she's going to be missed at the committee meetings. She plays, as Valerie says, she plays a very special role at our U3A in helping us tell our story to ourselves. Her photos and the upkeep of our Facebook page have enabled us all insight into the rich plethora of activities going on in our wonderful U3A. We will, of course, be retiring our current committee and then re-electing a little bit later in the program. Then Valerie goes to the conclusion saying, Committee of Management members' cheerful adaptability, talent, and enthusiasm for their portfolios has continued to make the President's job both enjoyable and relatively stress-free. So that's good to hear. During 2024, she says, we have employed self-help principles to ensure our U3A continues to be the best time of our lives. In so doing, U3A Box Hill has assisted the City of Whitehorse to fulfill its aims of the social and neighbourhood connection priority of the 2021-25 Council Plan. We look forward to 2025 being an even more exciting year with possibilities for new courses and new members to join us. So that's Valerie's report. We'll receive reports in a moment. I do apologise for not welcoming our visiting members that we invited particularly. Heather Lewis. We have Lisa Williams from the Positive Aging team, and Jola Marcoda from the U Bank, and Alex Brunetti, who is here. I was going to say, I'm not sure if it's really in place of, but works with Helen Ellis, who was our councillor for a long time. And Alex is here in place of Helen today, and he's going to have his onerous task of conducting the elections later on. She's agreed to do for us. We also have some apologies, which is Councilperson Langford, and some member apologies, Judith Richardson, Kathy Baird, Kathy Burt as well, Me Ching-Yip, and also an apology from Susie White, who would be, she's the president at U3A and will be representing that U3A. So that was the Treasurer's report and the acknowledgements. And sorry, that was the President's report and the acknowledgements. I'll ask the Treasurer to speak now. Thank you.
Speaking very briefly to this document which is in the folders. Just for simplicity, I'm dealing in round figures, so up to the nearest 1,000, sorry, 100. So I'll just basically read what I've got here.
Use the microphone.
Oh, sorry, I'm not thinking straight. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So the 2024 financial statements, and it's on page 3. There was a deficit of approximately $5,000. And that is approximately 1,000 more than the previous year. So I've gone through and got the major reasons. There's $1,400 of course expenses, and that was for the tutor and musical instruments for the beginners ukulele class. This year, that course has been funded by people paying $40 term. Right. The second was we've got $600 for members of the committee attended the biennial U3A Network Victoria State Conference, and the third major contributor was an apparent increase of $2,000 in the rent of the Mont Albert Reserve Pavilion. resulted from, I talked about this last year, we had an over-accrual of 2,000 in 2022, which was reflected in 2023. So effectively the 2023 figure was 2,000 less than actual because it was reduced by the over-accrual in the previous year. And now I'm just going to refer in round figures to the statement of financial position, which is on page 4. Net assets, because we made an increased loss, the net assets were that same amount less than at the end of 2023, and the major figures for that is non-current assets went down by 1,000, sundry creditors went up by 5, fees in advance were up by 2, which is 8,000, and then we had an increase in current assets of 4,000. So the net of 8 and 4 is the 4,000. But I've got some really good news. Included in sundry creditors and accruals, which is note 5 on page 5. We have 5. Sorry, we have nearly 6,000 of grants we received in 2024, which we were going to carry forward to 2025. So we are in a really good position. Thank you. Any questions?
Any questions for the treasurer? That's good. Would you like to move that we receive your report?
Yes, I'd like to move that the Treasurer's report for the year ending 31st of December 2024 be received.
Thank you, Rosemary.
Thank you.
Seconded, Ellen Elliott. If there are no questions or no comments, all those in favour, just put your hand up. Anyone against? Thank you for that. That's received. I'm going to ask for a motion to receive the President's report and the other reports as well. Do I have a hand up for that? Thank you, thank you. I'm going to say Jim Dawson, move that motion. And seconded, but my mind has gone completely blank. Tell me your name. Margaret. I apologize, Margaret. All those in favour of receiving the President's report? Thank you. Anyone against that? Thank you. There actually is not any general business that I have, so I'll move to the acknowledgement of retiring committee members. We did do that, and thank Shirley for her work. Moving on to elections, the positions, I will declare the positions vacant, and I'll invite Alex from the City of Whitehorse to come up and actually to take us through the mechanics of the election.